Hi, my name is Jisung Wang. Welcome to our talk about our paper supporting playful rehabilitation in the home using virtual reality headsets and force feedback gloves. Virtual reality is a promising platform for home rehabilitation with the potential to completely immerse users within a playful experience. To report this area, we present a novel hand-function rehabilitation system that uses a VR headset in conjunction with force feedback gloves. The rehabilitation is conveyed through a virtual cat passing task, creating an abundant, engaging, and feedback-rich scenario. Let's begin with the design of our proposed system. Our system delivers playfulness through three key drivers. Specifically, VR immersion suspends reality and realized framing. Force feedback enhances the sense of presence and amplifies users' internal control of outcomes of their actions. And lastly, appropriate game mechanics provide clues for users to follow and thereby increase users' intrinsic motivation during play, and ultimately ensures an appearance of flow. To provide VR immersion and force feedback, we use the PC-based VR hardware configuration as shown in the picture. The VR headset and the controller provide signal movement tracking for both the head and hands. Hand motion capture and force feedback in VR were provided by Dexamo gloves, which are lightweight exoskeleton mechanical systems. By combining force feedback and immersive environments, the system provides a realistic sensation of interaction when participants carry out the cat bathing task. Now let's move to the game design. In the game, players wear force feedback gloves and control the movement and grasping strength of their hands, conducting a series of interactions with the cat and the necessary tools to complete the bathing task. The cat is designed to have the characteristics of real-life cats, such as curiosity and naughtiness. Most importantly, bathing is not its favorite activity. Thus, in the beginning of the game, the player needs to bribe the cat with food treat before the bath. And during the bath, the players cleanse and massage the cat by grasping and releasing the cat's body in a relatively fast pace. Then after the bath, the player must blow dry the cat with a hair dryer since it does not feel comfortable being wet. During the entire exercise, gentle petting of the cat is regularly required. Players need to monitor and control their grasping strength. For example, in Task 2, using too much force while massaging the cat will hurt it. Players will win the game if they successfully complete all procedures for the cat bathing task. Too many mistakes or inactivity, on the other hand, will irritate the cat and will lead to failing the game. With the implement system, our goal is to study potentially positive and negative qualities induced by introducing playful gaming mechanics and mechanical force feedback into a VR rehabilitation system. We designed and conducted 2 user studies and 1 expert assessment to evaluate our system. Since Study 1 was a formative study, we will directly discuss the method and results of Study 2 here. Please feel free to check out our paper for more details about Study 1. Study 2 is a quantitative evaluation of the system supported by user interviews. Particularly, the study focuses on 2 aspects: the participant attitude trends towards playfulness during the course of the game, the contribution of our key drivers to participant sense of playfulness of the system. We recruited 14 healthy adults who have no prior experience with VR rehabilitation. They were asked to experience cat bathing tasks. Before and after all tasks, they were asked to complete a questionnaire probing their attitude towards the system. Apart from that, after each subtask, they were also asked to complete a questionnaire concerning their in-game experiences. In study result, we found that there was a significant change in foolish wise ratings before and after the game. This means participants felt the system was significantly wiser than they expected. As for in-game experiences, we compared ratings between Task 1 and Task 2, between Task 2 and Task 3, and between task 1 and task 3, and found the following significant changes or improvements. This result implies that the participants were getting used to the goals and became more immersed in the experience as the study proceeded. To complement ratings from the participants, we engaged 3 rehabilitation professionals in order to solicit expert assessment on the overall feasibility of the solution. They point out some challenges that our system is likely to face. Firstly, the device is cumbersome to wear and to be used in a relatively long rehabilitation session. Secondly, patients with cognitive impairment may find it challenging to pick up the controls or comprehend game mechanisms. Moreover, playfulness should be maintained at a moderate level to benefit patients, because intense gameplay is likely to impose negative impacts on rehabilitation programs. To sum up, we have presented a novel playful VR rehabilitation system that couples a VR headset with mechanical exoskeleton force feedback gloves. We took playfulness as the driving force of the system and manifested through a combination of 3 key drivers: VR immersion, force feedback, and game mechanics. We evaluated the system in 2 user studies, and with interviews of 3 experts, we found that all key drivers played a positive role in enhancing the perceived playfulness of the system, which could contribute to participants' positive attitude towards the system and the willingness to use it in the future. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.